Bobcats and construction equipment is a regular sight around the Charlotte campus, but the baseball stadium and the cypress trees, they offer a place of peace. But not for long.
Gary Bartley was the first coach here at UNC Charlotte in the history of the program. We're not going to get hit with that crane, are we? Oh man, it looks like it's coming down right on top of us. Gary Robinson took over the program as soon as Gary Bartley was done. They basically came to this site that we're standing on right now and built the first field on campus. Did all the work themselves. They built the dugouts, did the backstop. We had a nice berm area when they first started doing it. And then they built the outfield wall themselves, and they planted the Leland cypress, Gary and all the former players. And to a man, when those guys come back here for alumni functions, they talk about all the hard work that they had to do, getting rocks off the field, doing all the work, and everybody went like, wow, that's different. That's something unique for college baseball. Some people don't like it very much. Some people think it's the greatest thing ever. And with the trees in the background, I think it looks really good. It's unique when people walk in. But the Leland cypress trees were getting diseased, and we felt like it was really important to the guys that played here many years ago, and to Coach Robinson and Coach Bartley and those guys and all the hard work they put in to try to keep that effect in terms of the trees, the backdrop, with the uniqueness of it, and just trying to keep that as part of the tradition here at UNC Charlotte. They're going to come in, they're going to plant them the right way, and you know, I think it's going to look a little bit weird, you know, the first year or two until they really have a chance to grow in and fill all the way in. But I think, you know, it's long-term, it's the best thing that we could do. And again, with the disease and with some that we lost with the drought a few years ago, it was the right thing to do to get them out of here now, get them planted, and let them start growing. Part of the issue we had with our grass every year was that it wasn't getting enough sunlight out here in the winter and in the early spring. And obviously we've got sunlight coming through here now, don't we? Wow, that looks a lot different, doesn't it? And it looks a lot different.
It's not going to be as easy to track those home run balls. We're not going to have any
well, with the bats the way that they are now, I don't know if we're going to see any home runs or not, but
we're not going to be able to track them.
Be able to track them.
Used to say, wow, that one landed halfway up the trees.
It's been a few years since we've had the guys hit them halfway up the trees. James Matton hit a ball back in 1998 that left the park at the light level. That is the truth. Now the bats were a little bit juiced up then, you know, the -5s, and they had the bladder in them and all kinds of crazy stuff. But that's pretty impressive. James was a big, strong guy, All-American for us. And to this day, if you sit over there in our dugout and you look up there, I don't know that anybody could hit a golf ball that far, but he just absolutely hammered it. Bo Robinson hit a grand slam right over that D.L. Phillips sign against Houston here in 1998 that led to us sweeping them, a 3-game series here when they were a nationally ranked program, and kind of jump-started our season. Then we went on to beat them in the Conference USA tournament. You know, we finally got the campuses kind of grown out this way. We've got all these great buildings now, and we're right in the high rent district because the football stadium is going right up behind the baseball stadium, and people, you know, thousands of cars drive by here every day. So I think that played into it too, just to make sure that, you know, the Hayes family gave us some money for the stadium, and we want to do everything we can as time goes on to make sure that the Hayes name is looked at in a positive light like it has been for 90 to 100 years in this part of the country.